¿Qué tal, amigos? ¿Cómo están? Estamos con Cam Newton, la primera vez que Cam Newton visita México para este campamento. Estaremos hablando con parte del comité organizador y todo este evento alrededor de este gran estrella de la NFL. Cam, welcome to Mexico.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here. I honestly
Is it your
don't
first time
know.
in Mexico?
It's not my first time, but I was just teasing with everybody. They asked me if I've been to Mexico. I am Mexico.
You are Mexican.
Mexican.
You're Mexican.
Mexican, not Mexico. Mexican.
Okay, you're Mexican.
Yeah, a little bit of some of everything. African, Mexican, American, everything. Yeah.
Cam, we're glad to have you here, and we look forward to meet you in the field. The people of the committee,
Right.
welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now talk about the event. What's going to happen in this NFL experience? We're going to have the kids in the field, and what's going to happen?
Well, so for me, as you know, as soon as I touched down in Monterrey, the love has been overwhelming. You know, there's a lot of people at the airport, showing so much love and support, and I was blown away. You know, I didn't expect to, have that many people meet or even greet me at the airport. So it was fun. I have some family members here, a couple friends here, and we're just taking this whole experience. My whole vision, not only with this event but everything, has been somewhat of a trailblazer for the NFL to outreach it and to make it a more international sport. You know, I see the sports that are very popular in Mexico, and that's soccer.
Yeah.
But we just trying to give a little sprinkle of football americano.
Okay, Americano.
Americano. Yeah, listen.
Okay. Hey, people love you here, Cam, as you can see.
Right.
And being the MVP of the NFL, it's a great honor.
Yes, it is, and it's just a test to hard work, a test to being on a great unit, being on a great team, and having so much fan support. I'm happy, to go places and people know your name. They wear your jerseys, and it just puts into perspective why you work so hard, and you are dedicated to your sport and your craft.
And it's an honor, but it's a great responsibility to being a role model to the kids.
Oh, of course, and that just is just something that you have to be aware of at all times. I know it was, multiple times, so many people come up trying to take pictures and do this and do that, but when it comes to kids, that touches my heart with me having kids and knowing that. I'm just trying to, do right with the pinnacle that I have, that God has given me. And, when I see and I go different places, international like Mexico, and they show so much love, my heart pours out to them as well. So hopefully with this event that's today as well as tomorrow, I hope everybody have an unbelievable experience, and I'm willing to give them just that.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of kids in the event. Talk about what's going to happen in the event. What's going to be?
What we're putting together is an opportunity for a lot of Mexicans to be exposed to American football.
Okay.
As Cam said, so many kids, their number one sport here is soccer, what you call football, F-U-T-B-O-L.
Yeah.
So with this event, we're going to have like the NFL combined. There will be the 40-yard dash. We'll get people from the stands to participate. And it will be so much fun. It will be men against men, women against women, kids.
Okay.
And we have a vertical leaps. We have Cam is going to throw the ball a little bit, not too much, a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to have that too. We're going to have David as well teach some defensive skills, NFL defensive skills. And we have D99, the musical aspect. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a huge party. So we invite everybody to participate.
Okay, now this is the first time, because we hope there's going to be another times in the future. Can we expect that?
It's the overall aspiration, I believe. Down the road, we'd like to ideally envision this as being a regular occurrence in Monterrey. Ideally, we plan, I mean, obviously Cam isn't part of this as of right now, but down the road, we'd like to integrate other NFL players as well as other individuals into it to kind of give it an overall NFL experience. My envisionment, and I believe my partner's envisionment as well, is to basically, as Cam just highlighted, to bring the NFL further into Latin America and really kind of expand the overall NFL brand as a whole within the Latin American communities such as Monterrey, Mexico City, Guadalajara. We envision this as expanding beyond the borders of just Monterrey. And hopefully, as things progress, we'll see how that.
And also, we want to thank Cam, because he's coming now. We have a lot of players calling us now. They want to come to Mexico now. So we're happy for him coming. Him and David. It took I would say a leap of faith.
It was a lot of just. It was good, but it's fun. Every like I said, I can't stress enough, man. The warmth that we've got, the support. Everybody's so in awe to see, and I've been trying to stay low key, and everybody's here, and I'm here, and I'm trying to sneak around and go places. And for me, I just like to see different cultures. I like to see different things that other ethnicities are accustomed to, and it's been fun. I've only been here for a day. And hopefully, like I said, all we're trying to do is just expand the NFL brand and just doing my just due as a role model, as a parent, and as a football player.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun because people love your dance moves. And as far as I'm concerned, there's going to be a dancing test or something like that.
Ooh, really?
You told me about it.
Yeah. It's gonna be competition. Everybody. Because of him, they're talking about the dab. So, they're going to come on and try to do what they can, But the most important part that we all, the reason why we did this is because we hope that this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, that one of the kids would be inspired to do the same thing what Cam did, One day, maybe in 10 years, you'll be talking to the first or whatever NFL Mexican MVP. So that's the goal for this weekend.
Okay. Now, the thing that you gave the ball to every touchdown to the kids. That's a great deal. Tell us about that.
Well, so for me, I like I was hitting towards earlier, I have a passion for kids. We may have the same mental state sometimes. I look at life in their eyes, and with me being a parent and having kids, it just brings me, to happiness. I just remember when I was a young kid, I'd never been to an NFL game. I never, necessarily witnessed college football at its finest. Didn't necessarily have the means to. But for that kid who has season tickets, to that kid who this is their first time, coming to a football game, I just want to make that specific experience as big as possible. And just handing a person of football kind of brings that connection towards the actual game. And over the years, I've been doing it. I've been seeing more kids and more kids and more kids meet us, at the end zone. And that's what football is all about. Not alone just football, that's what sports is all about.
Yeah.
Whether you're playing football, whether you're playing soccer, whether you're playing lacrosse or basketball or whatever, that's what sports brings so many people together. And that's what I'm all about, just expressing the gratitude of love, expressing the gratitude of just loving thy neighbor. And, in the sport that I play, I'm just trying to, share that as much as I can.
That's great. Football is more than sports, and sports is more than a game.
Right.
There's a lot about that. What can you tell to the kids, to enforcement to play football?
Well, one thing that my father instilled in me at a young age is anything worth doing, you have to be passionate about it, be enthused about it. And I think when a person sees me play, I want them to see that. I want them to see the passion. I want them to see the happiness. I want them to see the joy, because, this is what this game brings out of me. But I do also respect the game. It's not one day that doesn't go by that I don't think about this football right here and how can I make an even bigger impact on this game that I do love. NFL or any specific organization doesn't need me, in a right, and I'm just trying to do my just due as a person to to even inspire the younger generation.
Okay, I love your commitment and to be as humble as you are, to be in Mexico and sharing with all the kids in Mexico. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me.
Muy bien, esta fue la entrevista y quedamos con ustedes. Regresamos.